to one color, or everything has to be black, or everything has to be the same size, or you can't have it be more than 5 lines or 2 lines. There's definitely going to be a line limit. What you want to do is make sure that you read the specific signature guidelines before you start doing it yourself. Sometimes they allow images in your signature, which means you can have a banner promoting your product. Different types of things that you can do. The first thing you need to do is make sure that you understand what the rules are, and then you can go out there and start doing it. So some things to keep in mind, and also in the book that came along with this, you can find some information on the bulletin board code, which is what the most forums use. So in other words, it gives some examples of signatures and how to write them to have things underlined. But the thing is, depending on the form that you're in, it may or may not work because different forms use different types of code. But the bulletin board is the most universal, so it's the best one to try, at least initially. So things to keep in mind with creating a signature. You want to, again, make sure that you review the current form specific guidelines, because if you don't, people don't like that. You want to add credibility whenever possible. So for example, if you are selling a product that's about dog training, I wouldn't just write something like, click here for the best dog training guide ever. I would add credibility as much as you can. So you could write something like, I'm an experienced dog trainer. I've been working with dogs for X amount of years, and I just released this guide that I think is really helpful with dog training. So there, when people see your signature, they're not just seeing an ad; they're seeing that there's credibility there as well, because you actually do this stuff, and therefore hopefully they can trust you. You don't want to be too pushy or salesy. People don't like that, especially when you're just starting out. You want to be careful, because it's one thing to